Hello YouTube. Sorry about the sunglasses, but it is bright driving out here today. And I am running on my way to work, late as usual. I need your help this morning. Let me show you what I'm eating. I finally got a head of cabbage to grow. I mean, I thought these plants were going to do absolutely nothing, and I got one partial, one really got started here, up and around the onions, and one had a pretty good head on it here, and obviously they're being chomped on by something. There's a little one here that's, I don't know if it'll make it. We're expecting frost in a couple weeks. I had really just given up on them and ignored them. And then my neighbor said, oh, they're probably getting eaten by that cute little groundhog that I've seen out in the backyard. So guess where I think the cute little groundhog lives? Yep, right there. In the middle of my middle raised bed. So what do? I can't shoot it. I'm in the city limits. I don't want to put out any poison for it. For one thing, I don't want it dying down the bottom of my bed. Another thing, we have community cats, and I don't want to poison any of the cats. And I have a dog that runs around the backyard, so I don't want to poison the dog. And I just don't want to kill it. But I was trying to think of what I can do to scare it away or make it not want to be here. Okay, sorry for the distraction. There were some woodpeckers back here. My mom is a real bird watcher. So she would really appreciate it. And it was a pair. They were both very bright though, so I wonder if they were competing males or if... Oh, there it is. Isn't that pretty? But in the video camera, that red on his top did not look very bright, but it sure does look bright in person. After I thought about it for about 12 or 24 hours, I remembered that I had this thing in my car because I was going to take it to my mom. She has a real problem with groundhogs and gophers and voles and anything else. She can't even grow flowers. They eat the flowers and everything. And it was on clearance at Aldi, and so I just picked it up for her, and I think I'm going to use it myself. See, it's solar powered, and you just press the ground skewer approximately almost 12 inches into the soil, and it emits a low frequency sound wave and vibrations that repels rodents in a safe and environmentally friendly way. Reliable 24-hour protection. So I'm going to try putting this in that middle bed, and if I need to find more, I will find more, although it says it covers over an 8,000 square foot range. I'll have to measure my yard. I have a small yard, so it should cover it. If any of you have any experience with this kind of stuff, let me know if it works. I'll let you know if I'm going to cover in the hole for the groundhog, and if it gets dug back out, I'm going to keep covering it in, and if it keeps getting dug back out, I'll know he hasn't left. But if it stops getting dug back out, I'll know that he left and stayed away. Okay, I got it in here, and it is close to the hole, and I think I got it as far as I could down the ground, and I had to improvise my garden tool to dig a nice narrow little hole to get it down in there, because I didn't want to spend a lot of time today doing this. But it's got this button here. This is already exposed to the sun, but it came charged, so this says sound, vibration, and sound vibration. So you push it once, and it does emit a sound. Push it twice, and there's a vibration. And I don't hear the sound and the vibration. And now it stopped altogether. I wonder if it cycles. I didn't read it well enough. I don't know if it cycles through it. Yes, there it goes. That's not really loud enough to be too annoying while I'm out here. I guess when I'm out here working, if I wanted to turn it off, I could. But I am going to cover up this hole. My tomatoes hanging right down in front of my face. I'm going to be adding a lot more soil to these beds. Laying down some weed cover. Okay, so his hole is filled in now. We'll come check it tomorrow and see if the hole gets dug up again. I'll leave this thing running. Hopefully it'll charge throughout the day, the rest of the day, which it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, so it's not going to get a lot of sunlight. Okay, we're going to leave it and see if it works. I'll let you know what happens. This device has been out here overnight, and as you can see, the very first sliver of light in the morning that comes into the garden is actually hitting this spot, so I might have put it in the perfect spot. It is still making its little vibration noise. And the hole has not been disturbed. I know it kind of looks like on the other side of the fence there's a hole, but that's just a shadow. Other than that, there's so much work to do back here. But I have to go to work. But day 2, this thing was turned off when I came out this morning. But when I turned it on, it started working again. So I'm not sure if my daughter did it or what happened. I thought there had been fresh digging. It still kind of looks like fresh digging, but there's no hole. So apparently still no groundhog. Day 3. It's actually very quiet. I have it just on sound now. It's not getting enough sun to charge it all to last all day and all night. So I'm going to turn it off during the day and just let it charge, and I will turn it back on in the evening. But there has been no disturbance, so I really think that either the neighborhood cats had already chased the groundhog away or this is working. So it could be the cats. I will keep testing this next year, I guess. Okay, so far so good. Either the groundhog ran off on its own or the device is working. But I don't want to run into this problem again next year. I'm gonna take the device up in probably about a week so that it doesn't stay out all winter. I want it to be a new threat if I feel like anything might be moving in the summer. But I want to know if you have any other suggestions for keeping groundhogs away. Like I said, there are neighborhood cats I don't want to poison. My dog runs around in that yard, but the groundhog's probably bigger than the dog, and I don't have the option to shoot anything up there. So is there some kind of scent that the groundhogs don't like? I've heard that deer don't like marigolds, but deer are in the front yard, not the backyard. Do groundhogs not like marigolds? Do they not like, I don't know, basil, sage? Seems like stuff like that would attract them. If you know of anything that is a deterrent for groundhogs in the area, other than a bigger dog, please post in the comments below, or if you've had a similar problem, let me know about it so we can, share our misery. Finally got those cabbages to grow. And now they're gone. All right, thanks for your help. This is why I started the channel, so I could reach out when I needed help, so that I can make mistakes and other people can learn from them. So my mistake is not having my yard walled off well enough to groundhogs, so I definitely got one in there. And you guys are going to help me figure out what to do about it. I hope. Whether you're just facing a little challenge like a groundhog or you're facing some bigger challenge, just keep gardening, keep prepping, keep looking for the future, and keep smiling, because a rainy day is no match for a sunny disposition. This is Sunny Prep signing off. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Talk to you later. Bye.